Hey, this is Matt from William Henry coming at you from one more week of shelter in place and quarantine. It does look like things may be easing a bit, so fingers are crossed on that. Huge thank you. Um, Thank you to all of you who have stepped up to support William Henry through these times, and hopefully other small brands like William Henry. It means a lot. It's still really tough, and we continue to figure out how we move pieces around the board. But the support, the number of people who have decided to, out of need or want to, purchase something or a series of things for themselves or as gifts for people in their lives from William Henry is very heartening. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this week I thought I would talk about the decision to introduce a line of jewelry for William Henry, which was in 2014, I believe. So having 17 years of making pocket knives and pens and money clips and letter openers and kitchen knives and a whole variety of things, I made the decision to take those stories, those material stories, those technique stories that really come out of that functional art, and bring them to jewelry, to more external facing fashion. So why? Well, one, I like a challenge, and I like to grow, and I obviously want to see William Henry continue to grow. That was part of it. The other sort of keystone moment for me was in 2013. I think I was watching the Academy Awards, and there's the red carpet, sort of, walk the red carpet before the main event. And during that pre-show, I watched 9 different celebrities, all high profile, walk down the carpet and be interviewed by various outlets who were all William Henry fans and aficionados. Maybe they had a William Henry on them. The Academy Awards, hard to say, more likely not. But William Henry was a big part of their life. And I realized it's a big part of their life. They have a lot of influence in the world, but we're private, right? It's inside a pocket, whether it's a pen, a money clip, a pocket knife. What we made, as beautiful as it was, wasn't sort of an external presentation. Jewelry is an external presentation, and I thought, wow, it would be amazing if those 9 people were walking down the red carpet wearing a William Henry bracelet or William Henry cufflinks or something else that had dinosaur bone, forged Damascus, mammoth tooth, or meteorite, and these crazy stories and these crazy storied materials that we love to use. How would that be for brand awareness? How would that be for sort of our emergence on a larger stage? And I thought, well, that would be pretty cool. So let's figure out how to do jewelry. And it hasn't been easy. It continues to not be easy. But I hired 2 guys who were amazing at what they did. And we built a jewelry shop adjacent to our knife shop in McMinnville, Oregon. And we, really figured out the technology and tricks we would need to execute at the highest level. Because it felt like that's what William Henry needed to do. And that's what people's expectations are. The first piece that I designed in moving into that direction was the Bo2 Morpheus. Some of you may know this. This is a pendant knife. And this was my bridge between our core DNA of the knife and the sword and jewelry. So it's a really small knife that was specifically designed so that when it's closed, it locks closed securely, and you can wear it on a chain as a pendant, and it looks like a beautiful pendant, but it has a quick release clasp that comes off the chain, and then you've got a perfectly serviceable, albeit small and beautifully decorated little knife. So it was both the jewelry and that sort of functional knife side, and that was the bridge that was my first design leading into what has become a very substantial jewelry collection that is now over a third of our sales and energizes a lot of people, and again gets these stories out in a different kind of way than some of our other products might. So there you go. Some of the you know what I mean. You all take care. Thanks for bearing with me. We'll see you next time.